A very good morning, children. I hope you all are safe at your home. So, in the last class, we have discussed about migration. So, what is migration? The seasonal movement of animals from one place to another. So, seasonal movement means during some seasons, because of weather conditions, the birds and animals move from one place to another. That means they may move from one place, sometimes they move from one country to another country. So why they have to move? Why they have to migrate? So the mass movement of animals from one place to another in search of food, to escape from harsh weather and to reach their breeding places is called as migration. So mass movement means the group of animals and birds are moving from one place to another place. So in the previous class we have discussed about some migratory birds and migratory fishes like eels. So today we are going to discuss about some more birds, insects and animals. So in the video you are seeing the picture of a locust. So what it is a harmful migratory insects. Locust is a harmful migratory insect. So swarms of locusts settle on standing crops and destroy them. So they are mostly found in agricultural land. What they'll do? They'll settle on standing crops and they feed them and destroy the plants. These are harmful migratory insects. They can destroy the total crop which is present in agricultural land. So next is the butterfly nana. Many kinds of butterflies also migrate. So in the video you are seeing the monarch butterfly. So what is the name of butterfly? Monarch. Okay. Monarch butterfly fly from Canada to Mexico. So where it will be flying? It will be flying from Canada to Mexico. So migration is most common in birds. In the video you are seeing the picture of a Arctic tern. So these bird travels a distance of nearly 35,000 kilometers between Arctic and the Antarctic. So it will move from Arctic to Antarctic twice a year. Okay, 2 times in a year it will move from the Arctic to Antarctic. And the next one is the European stork. So this bird travels from Europe to Africa in every winter season. Whenever the winter season will come, this European stork will move from the Europe to Africa. And when spring season comes, it will return back to the Europe to the same nest. Okay. In the winter season, this bird will travel from the Europe to Africa, and when the spring season comes, it will return to Europe to the same nest. And the next one is the Siberian crane. So in the previous class also we discussed about Siberian crane, no? So where does this Siberian crane nest? It nests in western Siberia. Okay, and it will migrate to India. So these migration routes stretches about 6,450 kilometers. From the Siberia to India, how many kilometers it will travel? 6,450 kilometers. So it is a mystery how migrating animals decide where to go and in which direction to fly. So no one is able to find out how the birds are going to fly, in which direction and which place they are deciding to go. So some animals take the help of sea currents. The reindeer find the direction with the help of the sun rays. Birds flow the coastline. Okay, the reindeer will find the direction with the help of sun rays, and some animals take the help of sea currents, and birds follow the coastal line. So scientists use various old and new methods to study migration. To find out how these birds and animals are migrating, the scientists used various old and new methods. So these are the two methods. What is the first one you are seeing in the video? That is rings, and the second picture is of transmitters. So scientists use these rings and tiny transmitters are fixed on the animals to track their movement patterns. So how they are going to move from the one place to another place, to track their movement, to find out their movements, they use rings and transmitters. So these are fixed on animals. So we should look after our feathered friends and protect them from any harm. So feathered friends means birds, insects, you have to take care of them. So by this we have completed our lesson. We will start next lesson in the next class. So try to read the lesson. Thank you.